So I have a twin sister. Her name is Ashley. We did not grow up in the church at all. But when my sister met her husband about 12 years ago, Aaron and his family was very religious, and so they introduced Ashley to religion and to the church, and so she attended and she got baptized, and she's an active member of her church. My sister has invited me to church many times. She carefully invited me because at that time, religion and really any discussion of God turned me off, and I closed up and I really didn't want anything to do with it. So last Easter, her and her family were in town for the holiday, and so she looked up the churches in this area and found Cedar Creek. She again invited me. I politely declined, and that was that. There was no more discussion. She knew the boundaries that were set. And then she came home and had her phone. She actually took some pictures and took some videos, and she was showing me. And honestly, the music is what interested me initially. And so she, again, asked if we would go to Cedar Creek with her the next weekend. She would even come in town to go with us, and I said yes. So that next weekend is when myself, my husband, and my children, and my sister came in from out of town, and again, we went to Cedar Creek. But the series right after Easter was a Finally Free series, and it touched me, and I wanted to keep coming back. The little experience I had in church was just the old-fashioned, traditional organ-type hymn. I had no idea that churches had music like Cedar Creek does. I had no idea. So the Finally Free service, I attended the whole 4 weeks, so the whole series. Ben just talked about overcoming your past and any fears and any pain, and when you accept God, you will feel free and feel peaceful, and that really hooked me, and that's what I wanted. I am in the process of completing Growth Track. I've been through the first 3 classes. It's been great. I'm learning more and more about God and about the church, and what Cedar Creek as a church believes, and that I agree with as well. The 3rd class, we took the pretty lengthy questionnaire, and that was interesting to get to know myself and what I matched up with, and it's a whole lot different from my first service here at Cedar Creek to now. I attend church most every week. That's when I realized I could feel God's presence, and that's when I wanted more, so I decided to get baptized February 2nd of this year. My sister actually told me this. I didn't know this, but when my sister attended Cedar Creek on Easter weekend, she actually filled out a prayer card praying, asking for prayers for her sister, myself, and her family to join Cedar Creek and to, know God. And actually the next week after, she filled out another prayer card. So that was pretty cool. I didn't know that. And right after I got baptized, she was praying for me, and she said she's been praying for this moment for 10 years. So that was pretty amazing.